Hello and welcome to another update about HBAR. The HBAR chart continues to hold above support, which is between 9.8 cents and 16.7 cents. I understand it's getting quite boring. It is a pretty boring market phase at the moment. We have to have patience. It is unfortunately not really doing anything exciting at the moment, but we're still holding above broader support. So the scenarios I'm tracking here are still potentially bullish, but without any confirmed upside reversal yet. Please note that it could be that the bounce is turning into a B wave, and this B wave would probably look like that as an ABC structure in wave B, before we then go lower in wave C. So we have an A wave down, we have a B wave up, and we have a C wave down. That's the white scenario. I mean, that's not necessarily the primary count. Okay. I'm very open to the idea that a fourth wave could have bottomed, but I just don't have any evidence. We need to see minimally a break, I'd say, above the upper boundary line of the yellow trend line. But again, that would open the door to a wider B wave. It will take a while before we really can confirm that we're going up in a fifth wave, especially... hold on, where's actually the blue? I don't know. I might not even have a blue wave 5, but it's meant to be that fifth wave, right? So the problem is, if it's a fifth wave, I mean, it could just grind higher, like in an ABC structure as well, like because the wave 1 is an ABC structure, so we're dealing with this kind of diagonal pattern. ABC in wave 1, then wave 2, and then this would also be a diagonal pattern. Yeah, this third wave at least. Sorry, the third wave here is an ABC. Yeah, then the fourth wave, and then we have an ABC in the fifth wave, ABC. So it is a pretty messy structure there that we're dealing with. And I mean, you see that as a diagonal because we're tracking here the golden ratio level, the 61.8 retracement. That's not the 50% fib level, that's the 61.8 fib level, because in a diagonal we have to allow the price to come down to that level. However, it doesn't have to test it. That would be at 9.8 cents. Testing the 12.8 cent level is fine. From here, a reversal would be great. Not happening at this point, not yet. There is a reaction, though, to that level, the 50% retracement level, but it's not impulsive, okay? So, however, I still track a potential 5-wave move, but it's not very clear, okay? It's not very clear. So this is the smaller time frame. You might remember, I mean, things were quite clear until we reached that target, the 12.7 cent level. That was also the 100% extension and the 50% retracement. There were two Fibonacci levels that met there. They still are there. But then, yeah, we were watching for a reaction, and there was one. But it's only in 3 waves. And now the pullback is also looking corrective, so I generally look for higher prices, but with only a 3-wave move, well, it could turn into a diagonal. Wave 1, wave 2, A, B, C in wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Or maybe it could turn into a larger ABC structure as possible as well. The support zone here covers all of these potentials. So we are close to that support box. As long as we're holding above 13.3 cents, I'm looking for higher. If indeed the market would go higher as per the blue scenario, then blue wave 3 is likely unfolding, and the C wave in that third wave should unfold soon, and it should take the price to 21.3 cents next. Condition is here to keep the blue count alive as a diagonal that we're holding above the 9th of April low, so 14.2 cents. It's entirely possible that something more directly or not necessarily more directly bullish, but that the structure is morphing a little bit. And for example, we take out that 9th of April low, maybe in a wider wave 2 before we go higher. But don't worry so much about the labeling. Could even be an AB structure. It doesn't matter. The support zone covers all of these potentials and scenarios between 13.3 cents and 14.9 cents. So I'm watching if the price does react to this support zone. Ideally, it would. And any break above the 17.8 cent area here, these previous highs should send the price to the blue box, ideally to 21.4 cents, 21.3. When we get there, we can watch for a higher low in wave 4, one more high in wave 5. I mean, then at least we have 5 waves. Now it could be clearly more directly bullish. For now, this is a big mess, but the pullback looks corrective, so I generally look for higher prices. That's the update about HBAR. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.